Good day, people of YouTubes. New Let's Play time. So this is Open XCOM, the final mod pack, version 197. And we're going to be playing a full Let's Play of this. This is basically XCOM Enemy Unknown / UFO Defense, however you want to call it. It doesn't bother me too much, though I will show up the image of the PS1 game if I need to, because that definitely was called Enemy Unknown. So, final mod pack. This is effectively an expanded version of the old XCOM game. It's about 70 or so mods that have been put into this, and we got a few conditions attached onto this. Firstly, obviously the final mod pack, which is what we're using. About 70 or so various bits and pieces for general improvement. We're also using improved heavy laser, improved ground tanks, and high depth explosive damage, which in fairness I've used on the XCOM Utils playthrough I normally do anyway. I've also put Psionic Line of Fire. Now this will make Psionics a lot less annoying and a little more annoying if we have them. So I think that's fair on balance for both sides of things. The other thing I'm going to turn on now, and I was debating this one, is I'm going to have aliens pick up weapons. What this means is unconscious aliens will actively go grab weapons and fight back. If they panic, they will try and reclaim their weapons and fight back. Meaning, unconscious enemies are now extremely dangerous to us. Extremely dangerous to us. But that seems like the fairest way to do this. We're also going to add, however, alien bleeding, so they will effectively die from that. We'll allow psi strength improvement, allow psi capture, so we can basically mind control for capture, which makes a bit of sense. We can... I don't need to do that one. Sneaky AI. I'm actually going to turn that off, because that was the problem I had in the live stream, is that one of them was being really sneaky, and we just blew up everything trying to find him. So we're going to actually turn that off. Field promotions is what I'm going to do, so only soldiers that go into missions will be promoted. That's how it is in the future games, and I kind of like that idea. Retain interrogated aliens, so once we interrogate them, we kill them, we have a corpse. Hooray. Psi strength evaluation, so we will have an evaluation of who's a good Psi soldier before we get that far. Psi strength is a long way off, though, in fairness. I think everything else is kind of done, and I've also put the path previews on, because this looks like a good little feature. So we'll see how this works. Oh, that means I've got to restart this, but that's not a problem. So, the final mod pack of XCOM. We'll be playing on Genius level. I was going to go Superhuman, but I'm not a Superhuman. I'm a vet, but we're going to try and pretend I'm a genius, because clearly I am the only one capable of these level of tactical plays, apparently. Also, yes, Iron Man is kind of on, but I'm not going to enforce it as such, just in case there are any problems or I need to do stuff with the recording. So, we're going to begin in the usual place, which is around here. And it will be the Temple of Power, which is our traditional start point in all fun. Yeah, unfortunately I can't, that's why it's called the Temple of Power, because I can't have the Temple of Power. It is there. Alright, base and done. This uses the large living quarters, access lift. It's not the worst base layout in the world. The enemies can come from two places, and we mostly start in a large living quarters anyway. So we have that going for us. Let's go build facilities. So, we are going to build, to start with, a large radar system. That's going to go at the back here, I believe. We also want to put in... We can't do any containment yet. We haven't got alien containment because we need to actually research that. That we will start now, but we will begin. Motion scanner, I'm actually tempted to just research now, which is not the most ideal way to do things, but we're going to actually go advanced firearms. Doesn't give us laser tech, but does give us the ability to have specialist ammo and things. We're going to purchase 15 more scientists, 6 more soldiers, 2 more... Actually, do we want more engineers now? I don't think we need more engineers now, but definitely this seems fine to start with. In fact, we'll go up to 20. So, we're going to buy ourselves 2 attack dogs. We're going to buy ourselves a tank cannon, because we like the things. Now, we learned submachine guns are actually kind of good, so we're going to pick up a bit more ammo and an extra one. We're going to keep the rifles we got, pick up 2 sniper rifles and enough, and 20 clips for the time being. Not going to go any more shotguns. A light machine gun, though. Just so we got one in reserve. Have a rocket. We have a minigun. The light minigun was actually kind of amazing last time, but we're going to just go to that. The grenade launcher. Grenade launchers we loved, actually. So let's go for 20 and 20 of the... Actually, 10 and 10 things better. Didn't ever try out the flamethrower from what I remember. First aid kits. We'll pick up an extra one. We will go for 2 taser pistols with 10 rounds. And pick up a stack of armored vests. So we spent a lot of money day one, but... Oh, high explosives. These are really high explosives, though. Hazmat armor, electro flares. That's the last thing. So 50 electro flares. He says going up to 70. Don't want flamethrowers. Don't want the minigun particularly. Heavy machine guns are too heavy for most people. We'll grab magnums as sidearms, actually. So 420. And a few extra combat knives, because if all else fails, combat knives. Okay. And 2 waffles. Because clearly we need more waffles. Alright, so we have a Sky Raider for this mission. Now, the important thing about a Sky Raider is it's not a Sky Ranger. Important distinction to make. Equipment on here. We are going to grab the combat knives just for desperation melee. Going to turn off the pistols for the moment. Shotguns are fine. Grenades are fine. First aid kit, we need at least 2 medics on all times. We'll just add the rifles for the moment, just because we want to make sure everybody's got something. Okay, soldier time. Now, I'm going to do my Xenonauts playthrough style of thing here. So base 1 is going to be characters from previous Let's Plays, references, etc. So the second base will be the people request, and we'll see how it goes after that. So, starting off with... By the way, I'm doing these in kind of reverse order. I normally start from the original XCOM, hence why Delboy and all the traditional team are kind of there all the time. Oh, Bravery 10. Who have we got Bravery 10? Clearly, Edison Trent. So these are kind of my newer stuff that's coming up first. Within reason. I've kind of tried to pick one per game as much as possible. Clearly, everybody should be afraid of Astrid. And if not, everybody should definitely be afraid of Morrigan. Yeah, I did give myself a rough list, but I've already changed 2 of them, so... Clearly, this is a bit of a weird one, but all the umbrellas. Which was from our Open RCT game, which I meant to actually Let's Play at some point a little while back, but didn't end up getting around to it. Bushies from our Mahjong scenarios. This is the first introduction of the Laserhawk. Hopefully he will do slightly better than the Shadowhawk. I mean, to be fair, if you've seen any of my Siege videos, you know I'm terrible at the game, most likely. Lim. All hail Lim. Alright, and that's our first initial 8. Plus waffles, plus whatever else we feel like. So, nothing else we can really do at this stage other than wait, so we will wait. We have a very small thing. We're going to intercept UFO 1. One other thing we could probably do is do some manufacture work, actually. We can manufacture stun rolls. So we like our stun batons, so we're going to try and make 10 of them. UFO tracking lost. Go to last known location. Okay. Select new target. Try and take that out. Yeah, I was running too fast. That was the problem there. It is quicker than us, but it appears to be... Go to last known location. Patrol. Did it escape into the atmosphere? I think it escaped into the atmosphere. We got some fuel left, so we might as well keep scanning it. You never know, we might get lucky. Ooh, we got lucky. We got very lucky. That was right on the edge. All right. Landing site 1. It's going to be a nighttime mission, but I think this is fine. So, we're up against a landed UFO. We have all of the guns, and we have all of the combat knives. Okay. You can have a combat knife, and also a medkit, Astrid. Edison can't really do much here. We do want to probably give somebody a submachine gun, actually, because submachine guns were quite nice last time. Can't give you a knife. Give you a submachine clip, though. Meanwhile, only other person who can probably do stuff is you. Let's give all the umbrellas the shotgun. And you can have a combat knife as well. Okay. So a little bit of variance. I did not take electro flares. That might screw me up in a little bit. But now you can see the sort of a preview track. So I can now actually see how many time units we're going to have. Which is kind of nice. Alright, so there's a thing in the way and we are in a corner. Corner's helpful, but we only have one enemy really to worry about here. As soon as we find him... we can do stuff. So I think what we want to do really is just cover ourselves from this position and yeah, just get to there, down there. I also forgot that we do have a side door here. So we're actually at some form of temple, which is giving us a lot of cover right now, unless he's right in front of us, which might be a problem. Astrid, you're currently our medic, so we need to make sure you're okay here. Duck behind there, and Morrigan can duck in front. Umbrellas? You're on advancing at the moment. Nothing yet, but we will. I'll duck you for the moment, and I think that's probably going to be it. We'll run Boshu forward and duck, and we'll run Laserhawk there, ducked, and we'll see what happens. Okay, the alien's close and in front of us. Good to know. Especially good because we didn't actually waste any units getting to him, so let's see what we can do here. This is where lighting would be especially helpful. I think you've got to get behind cover. Especially since I can't actually see them. Alright, so Edison, we're going to keep there. He's in a troublesome position, really. If you back to there, duck and hope. I don't know whether limb moving is going to be worth it, but nice bit of ruin, actually. So we're hoping that you're okay there. If not, we're going to have some problems soon. We could have somebody run up to the wall. How lucky is Boshu feeling? Not especially. Especially as he runs out of time units. Edison can't get that far either. No, there's no reason to do this right now. This is where electro flares would be especially handy. Okay, Kui we now know is actually no danger there. So we'll have you... should we have you run around here? We might be able to go for the ambush tactics here, in all honesty. Well, it's not ideal. We're going to move you up and duct and see what happens. Okay, it did not do a thing this time. Which is a little concerning. Nope. All the umbrellas has been killed. We now know he's there. Fortunately, we lost all vision relating to that, so I think we're going to have to do... darn their eyes, they are too good at seeing, and we are in trouble. Yeah, I don't have a way of actually getting around this, do I? Alright, you're going to explore the temple, because this might allow us to sneak around. If there's a way out of here. There does not appear to be a way out of there. So, failing that, I'm going to have to go around it again. Yeah, there's no way to get around that. Okay, Edison's probably dead here as well. So duck prepared. Let's run you up to there. We're getting really hopeful that we could see something, in all honesty. Well, the temple's interesting, but this doesn't actually really help us. No. Nothing there's helpful. We could run Morrigan up to there. We're living dangerously. But no encounters. At this point, we're just hoping to see him. He's hiding somewhere in this temple. Ah, there we go. Edison? Okay, that should be it, because it's a one-man craft. It was. So we lost one operative and got an overall score of 1. Edison Trent, the only person to actually do anything in that mission, gained a strength boost because of carrying her equipment around, 2 hit points. And unfortunately... Oh, Edison Trent is now promoted. Earns the first award. And all the umbrellas. They just wanted to sell the Adan umbrellas. Alright, return to base, return to base. So mission 1, successful. Kind of. 1 singular point. Okay, so we gained equipment. And very soon we will gain our waffles. And as it continues on, we gain some scientists and we gain some soldiers. So, research facilities then. Let's go put an extra 10 into this, and we're going to put 10 into the motion scanner. I'm hedging a little bit, I know, but I really hated that in that last mission where I just could not find the things. So we're going to build some motion scanners. I think that'll be the only time I've ever really used them in XCOM before, but we're going to build them. So let's equip the craft here. So we have some combat knives. That's okay. These are kind of our replacement for the pistols, so we'll take those. We'll downgrade to 4 rifles and 8. Add a sniper rifle and 2 clips. So shotgun, armor piercing is probably fine. We don't mind that. 1 light machine gun and 2. 1 light minigun and 1, because he didn't really need the reload last time. 1 grenade launcher and 4 shells. Or rather, we'll go 2, 1, and... do we want the smoke as well? I suppose there's a possibility we want the smoke. 2 high explosives, 1 taser pistol, 1 stun rod, and a stack of electric flares. So that, I think, should do us. We do have the rocket, but we're not going to use that yet. And we have waffles. Okay. We also now have armored vests, which we might have had beforehand, actually. For some fairly sure I only bought 10. I might be wrong. Alright. So after Lim, we have Yukiko. I should really get back to doing Persona 4 at some stage. Card games on Sky Rangers. I'm amazed that fits. Our legendary driver. We then have... Oh, this one probably won't fit. Oh, we're too short. Alright, I'm just going to have to have 1 long string for this. Historically accurately obey. And yeah, if he dies, we're probably going to have to put historically accurate cow as one of our options here. Jack Boyd. I was disappointed with that game slightly towards the end. I mean, I was enjoying the start of it. I liked the whole thing with this is the police, but it did get to a point once I dealt the serial killer that, oh, it was that. And I did it by luck as well. I think that was more the thing. I didn't actually work out the serial killer. I got that by luck because I wasn't sure what the game was asking me to do at that point. I didn't even investigate part 5. That was just a random pull, and yeah, we got that. I think I've also lost a save file, which doesn't help, but apparently for Dirt Free, I've just put Brum Brums. Or Brum Brum. Of course, that more applies to the Cult of Steve and everything else. But hey, there we go. Also, we can probably equip some armor here. So, armored vest. Armored vest. I mean, it's going to give them a slight reduction in a few things here. Reduction in stamina, reduction in reactions, but if it gives them even the slightest chance of protection, you know, the slightest chance of surviving a hit, it's got to be done. Okay. So, with that having been done, 1.2 million in the bank. We're going to spin time on for a little bit. Okay, so we have our actual Cult of Steve representative for the start of the game. As we see a small grounded UFO, and that will, I believe, be mission 2. Let's, however, equip the craft. So, Sky Raider. Let's give Yukiko card games on Sky Rangers, and that is as far as we can go with that. Equipment-wise, we are kind of set here. Yeah, but the tank still takes 4 spaces. It's just, unfortunately, we're going to have the attack dog. So we're going to have Waffles on this mission. So, Intercept. Sky Raider 1. Go. So, next time, we will do this mission in the daytime, because, you know, doing missions at night just gets people killed. So, ground assault. Until next time.